This is Katie Ox, live from Factory Town for Lady of the House.
You have just come off set from our house, Medusa and James Hype. And, you know, there are boys and Maria is their agent and, you know, they're really rocking it with the girls right now. How was it for you and why do you like our house?
It was absolutely exhilarating, to say the least. I felt so excited to have the honor of opening the stage for so many legends and amazing emerging artists. Our house is so cool because they just bring the energy and they keep the vibe dynamic and fun and exciting, and that I feel really aligns with what I'm trying to do when I play. So getting to open up the stage for them was just like so surreal and exhilarating.
Amazing, and it was an amazing set. So, you know, Miami Music Week, it's very full on, it's very hectic, sleeping schedule's completely gone out the window. What do you do to take care of yourself? Because, you know, you've told me that you also had some burnout stuff going on, and how do you get around that?
I'm at a point now where my body is my temple. I take such good care of myself. Like when I get home, I do my red light therapy. I take a shower. I always say I need to go wash the people off of me because you're out and you're talking to so many people, you don't realize that you're taking on their energy. So I go home and I shower and with red light and infrared, and I just feel like a new person. And that's the other thing. I go home, like I get sleep. I wake up in the morning, I drink my juice and my matcha. I try to keep my routine within this madness as much as I possibly can.
Know when to leave the party.
Yes.
And how do you know when to leave the party? Because, you know, we've spoke a lot about energy when we met and stuff. When do you say that the energy, signals to you it's time to go home?
I honestly just get this feeling like I'm like, okay, I don't have anything left to give. Like, that's it. That's all. I start yawning and it's just like, I feel tired. Like, once we get tired, we're no longer our best selves. So why are we awake and like out with people? Like, we need to go and restore so that we can come back as our best selves again. So I just feel it. I'm like, there's nothing, the tank is empty. There's nothing left to give. It's time to go recharge.
I love it. And, you know, this is, an age-old thing for women because we give so much as women. How you've been as a woman in general, you know, in the industry, in your personal life, how do you kind of like, you know, put some boundaries into not kind of like overpouring yourself all the time?
Yeah, I think it's just like so, I've honestly, to be completely truthful, I've learned this lesson the hard way. I just think it's so important to check in with yourself because especially when you're in an industry where you're doing something where like it's of other people's benefit to push you more, to get as much as they can out of you, it's so important to be able to draw the line between what is it that's gonna actually benefit me versus what am I doing just to try to please someone else or just because that's what they want me to do. So I think it's just about check-ins. Like sometimes I feel really frazzled and like my head is floating because I've been talking to so many people. Just take a moment. I'm like, I need to ground myself. I'll sit down, I put my feet in the ground, and I'm just like, let me bring myself back to myself because all of the hecticness, all of the requests, all of the people wanting things from you, it's just like so important to make sure that your head is attached to your body and that your feet are on the ground and that you're making decisions that are right for you. And if they're not right for someone else, then like that's their problem to deal with. It's not your problem. And they might make you feel like it's your problem, but really it's theirs. It's their problem.
And something just come to me then when you was talking, and it's a question I've been mulling over a lot recently, and I've never asked anyone this question yet. How do we decolonize the dance floor? Because the stuff that we're talking about, you know, is part of colonization, you know, and constantly extracting and taking from people and culture. You know, if we had to say that we was going to make a formula to decolonize the dance floor, what does that mean to you?
I think like as humans, we set the standard. So if all of us artists are like checking in with ourselves and setting healthy boundaries, then that's becomes the standard. So I truly feel that like the answer is within ourselves, and it's kind of like what Gandhi said, like, you know, if you want to change the world, you have to change yourself. So by all of us becoming more mentally and emotionally strong and resilient, doing the work on ourselves to be able to check in on ourselves. I'm also a therapist in my free time, so this is like, this question hits really close to home, but it's really just about taking care of ourselves. The healthier that we are, the more grounded that we're going to show up in what we do, and I feel that that's what's going to change, because the people in the audience, they're not there to see the managers and the agents and the bookers. They're not there to see them. They're there to see the artists. So the artists have power. So there's a lot of power in us being mentally resilient and knowing how to say no, and knowing what is healthy and what is not, and what we need to just draw a line with.
Yeah, no, it's a really good answer. It's a really good answer. And how, you know, Lady of the House is here to support women in the music industry, you know, through the achievements and through the tribulations. Why is an initiative like Lady of the House important, especially in this period that we're in now? And, you know, what does it mean to you?
Oh my gosh, what you guys are doing is so incredibly important. I mean, I'm not going to be like a prophet by saying that this is a male-dominated industry. And just inevitably when that happens, like, things need to be done to make sure that the minority doesn't stay left out, left behind, unfairly treated. And so having like advocates out there for women, recognizing people like myself who are emerging artists and giving us platforms like this that right now, and opportunities to kind of like show who we are and shine our light. It's so important, because when you have women who have power and they use that to elevate other women, that's how we change the narrative. So it's so incredible what you guys are doing. I've been following you guys for a while, so to be interviewed by you is such an honor, and I'm just like so grateful to be a part of it, because we need more Lady of the House in the house, to be honest.
You heard it live and direct. And finally, Katie, what is your message to the world?
Wow, oh my gosh. Okay, my message to the world is that you get to choose your happiness. So if you're feeling unhappy, just reminding yourself that all the choices that we make bring us to where we are. So if you're not feeling happy, start making different choices. And I can speak from experience that we get to choose it. It is ours for the taking. So anybody who out there who is struggling or feeling depressed or anything, just change the choices that you're making each day. Make new choices. Even if it's like in the morning and you like to take a hot shower, start taking a cold shower. Like, just start changing the way that you're showing up, and everything around you will start to change. We are given a blank canvas in this life. It's literally what we project onto it. So if you want your life to be happy and better, go dancing more, listen to music more, make different choices, and I know that you can get there. And I'm here to help you.
Amazing. Shock therapy, guys.